Everybody, to another segment of 120 Seconds. As always, I am Stockwell. I'm going to go long. All right, I'm going to apologize now. I'm going to go long on this one, and it's because I'm going to spend the first at least minute, maybe two, with the prelude that I don't want to spend that much time on, but here we go. I know that many of you are going to be super upset about this album review because of who it is, because of what label they were on or what label they're not on anymore, or whatever. And the truth of the matter is that you're allowed to feel however you want. I feel sorry for you if you've chosen a side and rode with that side so fucking hard that you refuse to see anything else that's out there. I do, okay? Because there's a lot of quality music that you're missing out on. But, you know, what are you going to fucking do? I just know that I don't give a fuck. And so you can put the comments below. I don't read them anyway anymore. And bitch and complain and whatever you want. But I would prefer, just me, that as Juggalos, we could see that as a community, we need to continue to grow and not, you know, I don't know, seclude ourselves or push anyone out or whatever. So all beef and drama and all that bullshit aside, I just do not care. Okay, and I'm not grandstanding. I've said this before. I've got friends at Psychopathic. I've got friends at M&E. I've got friends at LSP. I've got friends at LLE. I've got friends at SHE. I could keep going, all right? And I'd like to think that the people that know me or know me well or know me slightly respect me enough to know that just because I'm fucking with these guys over here doesn't mean I'm saying fuck them, okay? And so that's where we're at. Minute 47 is how long that took me. So now we can get into the actual review. This album is No Masters by Alla Xul Elu. It's, I think, their first official release since leaving M&E. If I'm not mistaken, I could be. And I'm sure the fucking Zooligans will jump all over me if I'm wrong on that. I have been fucking with AXE since Head of Horn Psycho era. Okay, I you know, right around that time frame. I can't remember off the top of my head if Psycho was out or not, but you know, I kind of heard of them, but I was really fucking with them after I heard the song Paper Mache, which is on Head of Horns, and right around the same time that the Trunk song came out, which is on Psycho. So that was right when I for real started listening to them. I had known about them for a little while, but that was when I for real started listening to them. And then they signed to M&E. They dropped The Almighty. As I've talked about not doing M&E or Psychopathic related reviews, I didn't review anything that AXE had ever done on M&E. And but I say that to say, The Almighty is up there with my favorite horrorcore releases of all time. I'm not going to say it's, you know, one of the best releases of all time. I'm not going to get into top 5, top 10, anything stupid like that. I'm just saying, to me, it's one of my favorite horrorcore releases ever, The Almighty. And then I'm also here to say, now that they're no longer on M&E, is that, and this might make them mad, I don't know, I'm not trying to, is that I've been slightly disappointed in kind of everything that has come after The Almighty. You know, they've got some gems here and there, but mostly, you know, it's not a lot of music that I've been really, really fucking with. Again, there's been some gems, some fantastic tracks, but in my opinion, you know, the way they were experimenting and, you know, they were putting distortion on their voices, like like two of them specifically already have like gruffly ass voices, and then they're adding distortion to it. It just was not something that I was feeling, right? I don't like when they do that, and, you know, they're allowed to do whatever they want. And I know they were experimenting too with producers and doing all types of different sounds and stuff. Respect to them for all giving all that a shot. But what I love is what I heard on those first 3 AXE albums. And to me, this No Masters album is back in line with those first 3 albums. And what I mean by that is that the boom bap wicked shit, excuse me, they're calling it doom bap on this album specifically. I'm with it, okay? So Negative out of the way first. You know, they do skits and short songs. I could do without those, okay? It's yeah, you know, whatever. As far as music that I don't actually like, there's a song that I straight up do not like, and I gotta scroll, I'm sorry. I can't remember the Workout Plan. Not fucking with that one. Okay. The other one is something I'm in love with the Ghost. I don't know what the title of the track actually is, but you know what I have to say to that one is it like been there, done that. Like we've all heard the I'm in love with the dead girl story, right? I'm in love with the ghost story, and it's just whatever. Conversely, where I'm a hypocrite and I'm admitting it, is that Underneath the Floorboards is a track about, you know, doom bap, about being the wicked underground, about being horrorcore, you know, and being who we are as a community and being proud and representing it. And I could certainly say the same thing with Been There, Done That, who hasn't made that track. That's true, but you know what? I'm fucking with that one. Right? So what it comes down to is obviously personal opinion on that. So I just don't love the In Love with the Dead Girl, In Love with the Ghost one. And the skits I could do without, and I don't fuck with the workout playing one at all. And that is the end of my negative things that I could say about this album. Every other track on here, and there's like 19 tracks, so maybe 4 or 5 skits, and maybe the 2 songs I don't like. So it is, doing some fuzzy math, that's 12 to 13 songs that are solid as hell. Boom bap wicked shit by 3 dudes that are RMCs. They're not putting distortion on their voices. They're not doing whatever it was they did on the Mikey Clark album that I don't love. Not doing the Violent J cadence, in my opinion, that they were doing on a lot of that album. This is back to, in my opinion, their roots, back to who they originally were. I don't know if they feel that way. I haven't talked to these guys in quite a while. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how they feel about me. Don't know how they feel about this album review. But I think it's a dope album. I think they're back to the almighty sound, which is what I was fucking with since the beginning. This is what I'm here for, guys. And yeah, obviously you can do what you want, make whatever music you feel you need to make. But this is the dope shit to me. So maybe you're a juggalo who was never really fucking with AXC because of who they were allocated with previously. Check them out now. Maybe you don't care about the beef and you just didn't really know about them before. Check them out now. Okay, they've been very psychopathic adjacent recently, right? They've been attending a lot of events, a lot of shows. Would not be surprised to see them on a gathering stage. I don't know anything. I'm not saying anything. It just wouldn't surprise me. Okay, these guys a lot of the time, many of the time, right, do the wicked shit in the best way, and I'm here for it when they do it in this manner. The boom bap wicked shit, doom bap as they're referring to it on this album. So again, No Masters by Alla Xul Elu. Congratulations, guys. Hopefully we catch up soon. If you're somebody who watches these videos, man, I can't thank you enough. I'll say that again. Until next time, which will be very soon. More stuff coming. Thanks.
They gonna love us for life.
Yeah, I don't go there.
Right.
I don't fuck with them anymore. I used to like them, but I don't fuck.